Hello again. Get set up here. Oh, here we go. Hello again, all you escape chasers, self-cursed entrepreneurs, and undocumented backcountry superhumans. Thanks for checking us out. Adventure awaits you in this episode as I continue my how-to on becoming able to do business with the feds, and specifically trail work in this case, and forestry. We kind of showed you how to focus on the work you want, how to find it, and then how to go after it. And then once you get it, that's what this is about. It's kind of how to project manage all that stuff. Got our new camp set up. Not better for me. My ball, my roller. I'm happy. Oh, she's a crisp morning. I can't even see what I look like. Can't imagine. It's awesome. Look, coffee. Yeah, killed it, man. Killed it.
That was honestly a breeze.
That was a breeze?
Yeah. Rock section.
Wasn't too bad.
I mean, still have to be a little stressed out though.
50-foot section, man, that is just straight down. Whew. Good job, Quinn. What an animal, man. God dang, couldn't even keep up with that guy. It might be time for a cold beer.
Might be time for a cold beer. I hope you put some on ice last night.
Oh, don't say that. Okay, now that we have an awarded contract for trail work, how do we prepare and complete this? Well, there's a thing called project management, and project management consists of three things: time, money, and scope. And that's it. Everything can be attributed to those three things within a project. I have signs and sayings all about my office that help me keep focused, or at least help me stay accountable to my company and its success. The one that I use most and pass forward to others is this little nugget: truer words never spoken. Project management is all about knowing what fires are possible, what possible avenues those fires are going to take, and how to manage and eventually put out those fires. Good project management means you always have the answer, even if the answer is I don't know, but I will find out. Good project management means that anyone can pick up one of the project binders at any time and pick up right where the last guy left off. Good project management means communication. Project management is a way of doing things that once you have your process down, there is no other way. It is your fail-safe. I use project binders to do that, and every project has a number, which is the year and the sequential number it was awarded in the year. So 2301 would be the first project of 2023, and so on and so forth. That's helpful when I invoice as well, because sometimes you'll have to invoice more than once on contracts, and so then you can call, your invoice number is 2301, 01, 02, 03, however many invoices are. That just will save you so much time when it comes to accounting later on, and if you're dealing with auditing and any of that stuff. So always keep really detailed records of all your financials. Every binder has a cover sheet that is printed on cardstock, and the front of it is my project management processes, what's expected of those people, and of how they represent my company. There's some life hacks in there, some encouragement, and just some good reread. I could possibly be the only one that reads it anymore, but it's my process, and I like it. I still refine it a couple times a year. I still play with it a little bit. So the flip side of the cover is the index. I use 5 tabs: the who, what, when, and where, and then the money in, money out, actually it goes money out, money in, and then requirements. So bonding, maps, any pertinent other stuff. So, to each their own. This is my process. It's worked best for me through construction and services, so it works for both. What do you think, bro?
Dude, no place I'd rather work, let me tell you. It's incredible.
I wish I was at my office doing emails and lie. I don't wish that at all. There's my traffic. There's my commute today. People are gonna think we're just dicks. Well, I am anyway. You're not. You're sweet as pie. And Quinn is even sweeter than that. That guy doesn't say 2 words.
Yeah.
He just likes playing in the dirt, staying out of shot of chainsaw. He's no dummy, that guy. With animals in the backwoods. This wolf right here wants to be seen. Look, he came right through where Luke's standing at. He came right through there. I don't know how to tell you how big that is, but there's my hand. He did this back higher on the ridge too, but I lost him. It's kind of eerie. I thought I felt my hair stand up. So, okay, so here we go. We're gonna manage this trails contract. We have scope. Okay, the scope is trails maintenance on 34 miles of national forest trails. There's 2 17-mile trails which lead down to the Salmon River from just north of MCCALL, Idaho. The scope consists of the mobilizations, how do I get there, get my stuff there, logistics, the camp, new purchases, so camp stuff, food, all that stuff, tools and equipment, whatever I'm going to need. Luckily, I have pretty much everything I needed, and completing the task with no one getting hurt, especially me. Video of the legend. Quinn, he mountain biked in today. Animal, that guy. All right, we're sitting down, having a little bite to eat. Oh yeah, we're gonna have that. Okay, scope is covered. Time. I have 60 days on the contract, which means I have about 40 workable days to get 34 miles done. That's about, let's say, a mile a day. Little less than a mile a day. So a little less than a mile a day would have been my production rate. Money. I have 47 grand to do this, and I have 40 days, so that's $1,000 a day. Which, if you're a small business, that means you're doing, $240,000 a year. That's not a lot of money. Keep that in mind when you're bidding these projects. You have a daily rate. Could I be doing something else more profitable? Or, obviously that's business strategy, and that's teach there. This was, for many reasons, it was a great contract for me because I love being in the mountains. Business-wise, it was a horrible decision. There must be a trail that's not on the map, man.
Just a bicycle?
I know, going uphill. What the hell's that? Necker Creek. Well, we haven't come 2 miles since that junction. That must just be that before we had lunch.
Yeah.
This must be where that comes out. Yeah, man, Frosty Meadows. That's where we just were. And man, we're close to Bear Peak. We're stashing for the day. The sun is getting high in the sky, so we're headed out. These 2 guys, up on mountain there. I have 47 grand to get this done, and that includes my profit and my costing. The first item that I always account for is safety. Safety will, if someone gets hurt in the backcountry, everything stops and you make him safe. And that is backwoods code, that is mountaineer code, that is trail boss code, that is what you do as a good human being to anyone who gets hurt in the backcountry, especially someone that's working for you. Right on, we might be able to get rid of these. When strategizing, I start with my daily process. Okay, I wake up. Okay, well, I gotta have a place to wake up. Okay, well, I need all the stuff for all that and to get there. And so we have to get from our camp to our work site with the least amount of calories burned. Then we need to do our work with all our tools and equipment and fuel that we accounted for in our costing, that we hauled in to our work site. And once the workday is complete, we have to get back to camp safely, eat and rest for the day. The workday started at 5 in camp, and we usually got out of there after about an hour and a half. It's amazing how long it takes you to get out of camp in the morning. And then we try to be back into camp by 3:30 or 4, so head back to camp around 2:33, just depending on where we were at. So I like to have everybody back to camp by 4. If they're not back to by 4, then I head back out for them. You eat, you're done eating by 5:30, and you are in your sleeping bag by 6 o'clock, and sleeping is not a problem. You sleep like a baby. Yes, because you are exhausted. All right, it's Thursday morning, and we are getting ready to go. Sorry. Quinn, he's already on his bike on his way up the mountain, so here we go. And I bet I just look so good. Day 3 on Bear Peak. Day 3 on Bear Peak Ridge. Oh, I wish the whole thing was like this. Me likey. But it ain't. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
Yeah. You want me to do that and you keep going?
Oh, yeah, sure. Just get it about like that. Doesn't need to be any higher than that.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Dude, it's literally
North Fork Creek?
North Creek.
North Creek. Very cool. North Creek.
My plan was to work the trails in 4 9-mile sections. 4 different camps located strategically would give us the most amount of work day and the least amount of running to our work site. The first camp was at French Creek Trailhead. We worked that section for 7 days, and we averaged about a mile a day over the 7 days. We did not make it the 9 miles to the junction from that camp. At mile number 5 on French Creek, which is about where I stopped when I scouted it on the second time, it got bad. It got like bad brush, not bad. A lot of trees, a lot of smaller trees, and I mean it was thick. And we came to almost a standstill. We're doing, I think we averaged about a half a mile a day there for 3 days. It was bad. So in a case like that, when it's not what they say or what you've scouted it to be, what do you do? Are you going to be able to finish this? Is this, so what do you do? So I asked for more money. I asked for more money according to the correct processes for a service contract, but no dice. So I asked for a D-scope to make up for the misadvertised requirement. I was actually told I would get a D-scope, and they shut me down for a week to decide that. And then after a week of not being able to go to work, they told me no D-scope. So not only did I not, I got hosed for asking, and here's why. Because I didn't know the contracting officer, and you don't want to offend them, and that offended them. And that I said, you guys didn't know what you were asking for. I mean, I didn't say those words, but basically, hold on here, take a look at this video. This is not at all what, we bid. So, I offended them. And the first words out of her mouth were, my boss isn't going to like this, and I could lose my certification. Can we just have a conversation? I mean, my letter was pretty adamant because I was pretty hot that I'd never not completed, and man, I was worried we were going to be toast on this. So I was pretty hot. Whatever, I can finish this by myself. It might take me, I may have to use the extension, which then they pulled the extension because I asked for the money. Then she's like, you know what, you got to have it all done by November 1st, period. That was it. And it was yeah, well, there's a will, there's a way. Gosh dang, make up your mind there, dude.
Cheers, Phil.
Cheers. Pretty bad today compared to yesterday.
The smoke is.
Yeah, you couldn't even see the gorgeous view that we were on at.
Oh yeah, today that smoke blew in this morning.
Yeah.
Ah, that was delish. That guy's an animal. These guys are animals.
Then came the threat to cancel the contract for non-performance and some other bullshit, and I was just like, whatever. So don't be intimidated by those letters. You just follow your end of the contract. In the next episode, we make it into Camp 3 and start the process of becoming expert motocross riders. And then I will also dive into exactly the specifications of what's expected of the work that we're doing on there. Thank you for joining, and thank you for hitting the like button. How bad are my videos? I can't even get... They should have a thumb sideways. Like, I'm indifferent to this video, so you get a thumb sideways. Maybe if I made a better video, I would get a thumbs up. Silly chainsaw wrangler guy.
Oh, nice. Woo, buddy.